I've got a real treat for you today. Today we're going to test 5 different microphones live. So if I can make sure I've got all the technology working right here, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you 5 different microphones and how they sound one right after the other live. All right. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to introduce the microphones to you. So the first one I'm going to demonstrate is my standard go-to everyday microphone. It's the Technica 2020. This is the one I have mounted on a stand right in front of me, and it sits about this far away from my mouth, and it's what, if you watch my streams, you'll see me use this mic every single day. Now, this particular microphone uses the old-fashioned 3-pronged microphone cords, and so it can't go directly into my computer. It's got to go through a mixer. So I'm letting you know there is a mixer involved in this, and gain is set at about 60%. Now, I tell you that because if you buy this microphone, it's going to cost you $99, but then you'll need to spend about $74,000 to $30,000 on a mixer. But the particular mixer I'm using is a $129 mixer. Okay, so that's the USB 2020. That's the first microphone. That's the one that you're hearing right now. The next one we're going to show you is the Logitech Brio. So the Logitech Brio is the webcam that I'm using to broadcast this with. So the webcam is sitting probably 26 inches away from my mouth. And I want to show you the difference of this, because what it will do is it'll emphasize to you the importance of having a microphone 8 inches from your mouth as opposed to 25 inches. Even though the Logitech's microphone is not as good as these other microphones, that distance alone creates an issue. So that's the second microphone I'm going to show you, is a Logitech Brio. It's a higher end webcam, which I strongly recommend. I really like it. It can broadcast in 4K. The reason I don't broadcast in 4K, the reason I like it is because I feel like the 1080p version of the camera is actually a higher quality feed, and I like it a lot better. All right. Third microphone I'm going to show you is the old-fashioned Blue Yeti microphone. So this is a $99 microphone, and it's the classic Blue Yeti that they've used for years. Now, it's got a volume and a mute on the front, and then on the back, it's got a gain, and I've set the gain to 60% so that all the ones that you're seeing will have the same gain. And then it's got a thing down here that controls the different versions of the microphone. And I'm not going to get technical and give you all these words, but I have it set on the one that is the second from the right, which is what a normal speaker should do when using this, because then it only comes out the front of the microphone facing towards you. And consequently, what it does is it only grabs the sound from there. You can set it so that it goes both directions or for the entire room. But if you're just a single speaker talking into it, you'll want to set it on that particular one, the second from the right. So this is the Blue Yeti, old-fashioned. Hey, I think I've had this microphone for, 10 years, something like that. All right. The next microphone I'm going to show you is also a Yeti microphone. This is called the Blackout. So it's their newer level of microphone. I got it from Walmart for $139, and it came with $50 worth of games. Yay. Okay. And so it's got the similar setup on the back with a gain switch and the ability to set it. I've got it set the same setting, gain at 60%, and the microphone focusing on me. All right. The fifth microphone I'm going to show you is the Technica 2020 USB Plus. Okay, so what's the difference between this microphone and this microphone. They're both made by AT, by Audio Technica. They're basically the same microphone inside. The difference is this one has to go through a mixer. This one goes directly into my USB port. The other difference, though, is that this one does not have gain. And so you're going to hear the difference between a microphone that has gain and a microphone that does not have gain. Now, Marie just asked a really good question. Does the Yeti microphone need a mixer? No, neither one of these two Yeti microphones needs a mixer, nor does this AT2020 USB Plus. Okay, so the only microphone in this entire setup that needs a mixer is this one, the AT2020. All right. Okay, anybody have any more questions before I go into this test? And hopefully everything's going to work. Now, the challenge is this. Once I go off of this microphone, I can't come back to this microphone. And for some reason, my settings make it so that the sound goes off and I can't call it again. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try not to talk much about the different microphones so that you can hear one microphone's quality, and then shortly after that, another microphone's quality. Shortly after that, another microphone's quality. So I'll just go through each one of them quite quickly so that you can hear the difference. Now, I can't actually hear the difference. So you're going to have to make your judgment. So here's what I'd like you to do. As you get to each one of them, what I'd like you to do is, on a score of 1 to 10, tell me how you like that microphone's quality. So start off by saying AT2020 and then put a scale 1 to 10. And then I'll tell you next we'll do the Logitech Brio and then give me a scale 1 to 10. And we'll go through that so that you can see what everyone's rankings are for them. Okay. And then, very frankly, you're probably going to want to go back and re-watch the recording of this so you can hear all of them one after another and be able to compare them. Okay? All right, here we go. So the first one we're testing is the AT2020. So if you'll type that into your comments, AT2020, it's this one that I've been talking on all along. So testing 1, 2, 3, 4, AT2020. Please put your number in the chat. All right. Now I'm going to go down to the Logitech Brio. So this is now the Logitech Brio. I can see from my sound measures that it's probably blowing out the sound, and I apologize for that. And so it'll probably get a fairly low rating for that. But if you'll type in Logitech Brio, scale of 1 to 10, this is the Logitech Brio, testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is, and let me get it set up so that I'm about the same distance as I am from the other microphones. So here's the lot. This is the Blue Yeti. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, the Blue Yeti microphone. This is the Yeti Blackout. So the Yeti Blackout, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, Yeti Blackout microphone. Okay, final microphone, the AT2020 USB Plus. So this is the one that's running without gain. So the AT2020 USB Plus, testing 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So what'd you think? Which one did you like best? I'd love to see your comments. I realize there's only a few people on this broadcast live right now. And so as you have a chance to watch this later on, I'd love to have you put in your rating as to which one you like best of these 5 different microphones that we've just tested. And it'll be really interesting to hear those results. Okay, everybody. Love to see your comments. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.